I'm Nick.
I'm Jean-Luc.
And we're the WW Gays.
And we're in the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen. We're in the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen.
We're in the kitchen.
We're cooking
Eggs in a cup. So this is a recipe that we've used often. Actually, someone from our group yesterday actually posted it. Joan Dow.
And she did it a little differently than we do it.
Yeah, she used ham.
And she used ham. We actually, again, are going to be using our famous Butterball turkey pepperoni. We like it because it's so low in points and you get a lot of pepperoni for your buck.
It's 10 pepperonis for 1 point, so that's why it's a really good thing to have. We're also using 4 eggs. So
yes.
Right here, 4 eggs, just regular eggs. So 2 points on green, 0 on all the other plants.
We're gonna wilt some spinach on the stove with some garlic plus, some maple bacon, and some roasted red pepper. And this is gonna be put at the bottom of the egg before we crack the egg on top. So I'm gonna start doing this right away.
So start cooking that now. So
I sprayed the bottom of this pan, and this is the WW Weight Watchers
I'll actually bring you guys with this.
I sprayed the bottom with a little bit of spray, and then I just sprayed some on top of the spinach as well. We're gonna have this on high heat because we want this to wilt. We want this spinach to wilt. So, ooh, we got some dancing music, some cymbals. So this is gonna take a few minutes to do that.
So we'll let this wilt, and we'll come right back.
We'll come right back. Ooh, that was some relay spinach.
I know, that was like a
good teamwork.
Woohoo! We did it. Okay, so the spinach looks like this.
It's wilted.
It's all wilted, and you can see the spices that we threw in there. Again, we just sprinkled. Do it to your own taste.
Yeah.
We never measure spices, guys, because it's all based on what you like. If you enjoy the spices, add more. If you like less, then just put less.
We like using the maple bacon because it tricks our brains again that we're having like breakfast foods and we're having great bacon. So now what we're gonna do, the next step is what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our muffin tin, and we're only using, we actually have some silicone muffin liners, which we love because nothing sticks, like they rarely stick to, but we still like to spray just a little bit just to be sure that nothing sticks. Then I'm gonna take pepperoni, and as we mentioned earlier, these pepperonis are 10 pepperoni for 1 point. So each of these cups is going to have 5 pepperonis in it each. So I'm gonna put one at the bottom.
That's why this recipe is made 2 eggs per person. So if you wanted to split the recipe in half, you can for sure. But we make it 2 eggs because that's why we put 5 pepperonis per cup.
Per cup.
So I'll actually bring the camera in so they can see a bit better.
And it kind of looks, it's kind of fun because it looks like a little flower. It looks like you're making a little flower, and it's decorative. So if you're having people for breakfast, this is a great little option. Everybody gets their own little cup, or even if you're having like a brunch, a bunch of people, you make a bunch of these ahead of time, and you just have them on a plate so people can serve themselves.
The new tripod helps a lot.
Oh my goodness, for recipes.
You're not able to do that before easily.
No, now and zoom in and move, and this tripod again just is fantastic because it's anti-shake, anti-motion, so it prevents.
It's a DJI, for those who are asking, it's the DJI tripod. We bought it at the Apple Store, and we definitely enjoy it.
So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my spinach, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of spinach on each and put it right at the bottom.
So again, use one and then show the other ones, or I guess you're only making 4, right?
I'm only making 4. They can watch. I don't think they mind, right? Do you guys mind? And then I'm gonna use all the spinach here because there's not much when you think about it.
No.
And so make sure
don't scratch too much though. Yeah, there's a cat coming on the
counter. There's a Keikos coming on the counter here.
So
Keikos, now back up.
Thank you, sweetie.
Good boy.
He listens. He listens.
He is such an amazing cat, like honestly, but I think we've trained him well because we have a scratch post at the end of our counter and he knows he's allowed there.
Yeah.
So now all I'm doing is I'm going to break my eggs right into the cup. So you're gonna probably get some eggs that leak through. That's quite all right. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that at all, yeah.
Because it cooks anyways, right? And it holds everything together.
So while he's doing that, I'll show you the next ingredient. So we are also adding to the top our Galbani mozzarella, pizza mozzarella light. The reason we use this one is because it's 2 points per quarter cup, or 30 grams. And we've actually done our favorite things on this before because we buy it all the time. So basically what we did is we got a quarter cup of the cheese, and you're gonna again split that between the 2 cups.
So it's 1 point per...
1 point per cup. And you can put less cheese, but we love cheese, so we don't care about getting the full amount that we're supposed to get. So I'm just gonna cover these 2, and then, honey, you want me to do the next one? The other 2 as well?
Might as well. And then another thing that we're going to show you guys is that what we're accompanying these with. And we don't eat a lot of potatoes. You guys already know that. We don't eat a lot of potatoes. But for breakfast, it almost seems like you have to have potatoes at breakfast time.
Especially when you're having eggs like
so
this.
One of our fans actually showed us these, and we've talked about these before, but they're become our favorites. It's the McCain Smiles. They are these little chips. I'll pull one out to show you. They're just a little smile. Not only that, they make us happy. Like they give us this like.
And it's 5 points for 6, so it's actually.
Yeah, so you get 6 potatoes, wedges or circles for 5 points, which isn't
really
too
good.
bad.
We enjoy it. So this is what they look like in the end. So I'll come and show you.
Before they're cooked.
Before they're cooked. So this is what they look like, and that's basically it. You put them in the oven. Your oven has to be set to about 375. And you then just pop it in and cook it.
Yeah, bake them for, I would say, at least 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how well you want your yolk cooked.
So we are okay with our yolk being a little runny, so
Right.
we tend to leave it not as long as most people. So start off in your 5-minute intervals to see how much you like it. So we'll pop it in for 10 minutes ourselves because we like it for 10. But if you like your leg
More than 10.
Okay, so
we always cook it more than 10.
okay,
At least 15 to 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying for people who want it more runny, you can do it for 5 or 10 to see what you prefer. So
just make sure your whites are cooked.
yeah. So we're gonna put this in, and we'll come right back.
Yeah. Oh, you already put the potatoes in, huh? Yeah. You're so smart.
I try.
Breakfast is served.
Yeah.
Yes, and
I'll
we're
show you
starving.
guys one right here. So basically, that's what it comes out as. You can see the pepperoni created kind of like a little cup, and then the egg just cooked inside.
And so Nick has his with sriracha.
Yeah,
I actually end up buying the Heinz sugar-free ketchup, which is 0 points from what I remember. I should have checked that real quick, but you know what? It's 0 points for one tablespoon.
Yeah.
So
So we're ready
to eat.
So we're having that with our potatoes and some fruit. So if you guys try this recipe and you like it, let us know in the comments below. Give it a like and share it. You can find us on all social media using #WWGays.
And you can check out our website, www.gays.com.
Subscribe below. Bye.
Breakfast time. I'm so hungry.
Yeah.